Welcome back. A Victorian magistrate has sensationally granted bail to a 15-year-old accused of stealing a car and speeding up to 240 kilometres per hour, despite admitting both the public and he are fed up with the state's bail laws. The judge told the boy, quote, "If you haven't watched TV, everyone is over it. If I took a poll outside at the moment, they would say lock him up for as long as you possibly can. I agree 100%. We are totally overseeing this behaviour on a daily basis. The public will be going, why is he given bail again?" Unquote. For their take, let's bring in columnist Susie O'Brien and Perth Lord Mayor Basil Zempilas. Good morning. Susie, you are right there in Melbourne. Despite this rant, the boy was still given bail. The Premier has conceded now the laws are not working and a current review into the bail laws will be done in 3 months. What do you think?
Oh, people are absolutely terrified, Nat. I mean, this is a dreadful situation. We're now talking about leaving our cars unlocked, leaving the keys inside the front door so that they're not going to wave a machete in our faces while we're sleeping just so they can steal our cars. And it's not so much that there is more crime, it's just that there is this group of 300 or so young people committing more crimes, same amount of people, more crimes. And it's absolutely terrifying. What do they have to do to get locked up? This kid arrived at the place that he committed the aggravated burglary, stole 3 more cars, drove at 250 k's an hour on the wrong side of the road, arrived in a stolen car, and he was still let out on bail. What do they have to do to lock them up? Yeah,
Basil, as someone who may be a state politician on Saturday, the Premier ordered a review into the bail laws a month ago. She's been in since September 2023. Is that good enough?
No, too slow to act, and clearly things are going to change. She has conceded that it is not working and there needs to be a change, but just too slow to act. And I think as leaders, whichever leader it is, wherever they might be, people want their leaders to respond to the mood of the times and certainly the current situation, whatever it might be. Now, these are repeat offenders, and repeat offenders are more annoying and more disappointing than people offending for the first time, because they have a history of it, and yet the system allows them back out to do it all over again. So clearly it needs to change. It needs to change fast, and 3 months' time probably is not soon enough for the people of Melbourne and Victoria.
Yeah, it's like they don't have to do a review. They just have to go out there and ask people. We have been reporting on this for months. People have been screaming out. Susie, you've been writing about it. It's like they just don't listen to the real people, the little people, and they're all the smart people, so-called, in government, just like ignoring it. It is absolutely astounding. Moving on, a school in the UK has banned mirrors in all public school bathrooms simply because the students are looking at themselves too much. Stop laughing. The headmaster says some kids are feeling intimidated from the big groups congregating in the bathroom while others are even late to class. Susie, does this bring you back to the 80s?
This is just completely bizarre. Like, it does actually bring me back to my days, my finest days with my poodle perm.
Yes.
It's like saying trying to stop someone from stealing a car by taking away their driver's licence. Like, what the hell are they thinking? I mean, there's a lot of things they could do to make bathrooms a little bit safer in schools. Take away the mobile phones, the drugs, the cigarettes, the vapes. Why the mirrors? It just doesn't make any sense.
Yes, Basil, can you enlighten us?
Well, it doesn't take me back to the 80s. It takes me back to my time in the weekend sunrise makeup room when it was very, very difficult to get close to the mirror. And I'm sure that was the case on weekdays as well. I mean, there was a charge to the mirror, Nat. And if you didn't get your spot early, you might have missed out. I guess how we look is important in lots of different walks of life. We wouldn't like it to be our kids' main priority. But with these things, everybody's got a mirror anyway. So if you ban it on the wall, they can always use this. And I think we've all been guilty of doing just a little bit of that from time to time, haven't we?
I've been swarming a mirror since Bunbury Catholic College in the 80s. I don't know. The kids these days. Thank you. See you next week. Here's David.
See you guys.